Today we're going to talk about ceramic glass coating. Within the kit that you have, there's an in-depth instruction manual broken into 3 different sections: prep, install, and maintain. So if you need to reference this is essentially everything I'm going to teach you in this video. Now, first, what I want to talk about is the reason why you would install this. It becomes a safety enhancement. You know, the water won't sheet or stick to the windshield. It will just fly right off the top, and in certain instances, you don't even need to use your wiper blades, like when you're going 40 miles an hour or more. But in the instance of driving in wintertime, when it's raining, snowing, going by an 18-wheeler and it kicks up a huge muddy mess onto your windshield, when your glass is coated, that muddy water will just go straight over the top, and you'll continue to see the optical clarity like while you're driving. So first thing you want to do when you're installing the ceramic glass coating is you want to thoroughly clean your glass. And first, what I like to do is clean the inside of the glass. It just makes it so when I'm cleaning the outside, I can see straight through. I can see things I missed, like bug guts and things that I'll need to remove with the clay bar and things like that. So first thing, go inside, clean the inside of your glass. On a car such as this is a 3-inch lifted 4Runner. I can't necessarily reach the very middle of the glass, and that is key when you're installing the glass coating. So I'm gonna just grab one of the step stools, make my life a little bit easier. So you wanna use the included glass cleaner that's in this kit, and one of the glass towels, the green glass towels. And we just wanna clean this as thoroughly as possible. And go to the other side and do the same thing. All right, so thoroughly clean both sides of the glass. Next piece of the prep process is claying your glass. So the kit includes a fine grade clay bar. This just makes sure that, like I said, we're gonna be removing the bonding contaminants, the bug guts, and this is crucial to the installation process. You know, you wanna have a perfectly flat surface. You're gonna use the glass cleaner as a lubrication for the clay bar. It works really great. I always use glass cleaner when I clay my glass. Once you feel the clay bar start to drag a little bit, just respray and keep going. Just to make sure I'm being thorough with the clay step, just like to raise the wiper blades, make sure I'm getting every piece of this. Let's go to the other side and it up, keep going. This windshield, it was littered with bug guts and bonding contaminants. There's all these black specks in here. So once it starts to get saturated with bonding contaminants, just stretch and fold it. It just ensures that your clay bar is as effective as it can be, so. All right, so we're finished with the clay part of the prep section. So clay's done. I'm actually gonna hold on to this glass cleaner and use the towel that I used to clean the inside of the glass as well as the outside. And now I just wanna remove the clay residue from this. Nice liberal sprays. I mean, you can hear it. It's like, I can tell that the glass is now naked, which is perfect for what we're gonna go into next. Hit this other side. Make sure you're in a shaded, well-ventilated area out of the sun, and you have kind of mid-level temperatures, 60s and 70s, that's ideal. We're finished with the prep step. I can set this stuff aside now, so I'll need the glass cleaner at the end of this whole process, so I just want to keep it handy. Now we're into the install section of this whole process, and that's going to be starting with part A. But first thing I want to do is make sure and put some gloves on. They're just there to protect your hands from the ceramic. All right, so we're gonna go on to part A. So part A is the base layer of these ceramic glass coatings. I wanna make sure to do the entirety of the windshield with part A, which means I start on one half applying part A, I move to the other side and apply part A. Open it up to about a half. And what I wanna do here is I wanna create a border first and foremost. And then I'm gonna cross hatch this as an installation. And I consider one pass, one side to side and one up and down. That is one pass, right? So we're gonna do one pass on this side. And the whole point of cross-hatching and doing a pass is to make sure that the glass is entirely covered with the product. Make sure to cover the entirety of the section that you're working in. So that looks pretty good there. So now I'm gonna make sure to move quickly and do this side. I'm still on part A. This isn't part B yet. So again, kind of make the border and cross hatch this thing. The reason why you want to move quickly is you want to make sure that you're utilizing all of the ceramic that is in this wipe. Now I know all of the glass has been covered with part A. Now part A is done and I don't have to wait at all. Set this aside. We go straight into part B. And again, part A, we covered the entirety of the windshield. We're gonna do the same with part B. Part B comes out, same idea. Okay, outline, cross hatch. And I'm using a little bit of pressure, maybe 2 to 3 pounds. So I'm working this in. And this is a similar feel to our glass sealant. We want to work this product in. Okay, so work this in a little bit. Now I want to make sure that I get part B on the other side. So quickly, I'm going to go and I'm going to do part B to the driver's side now. And again, I'm just working this in, making sure I cover part A. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the original side and work this in just a little bit more. And I know that this is coated now. Obviously I have to remove it. You know, working it in ensures that when you go to remove it with the next glass towel, it just makes it a little bit easier. Done with wipes. That's like the most stressful part, but really it's really easy to do. The last part of the installation section is getting the residue of the coating off. So we don't need a lot, just maybe 3 sprays like that. And this is similar to the glass sealant. Use just a couple sprays to get the glass sealant off, same concept. When you're wiping this down, doing short scrubbing motions, it's really gonna smudge the product around. You wanna spray the product on, you wanna do nice, long, fast swipes. It just breaks the product down and it ensures you're not gonna have any streaks. All right, let's go hit the other side and remove it on that side as well. All right, so we just finished the whole process of the glass coating, and I mean, the results are incredible. I mean, my glass was littered with bug guts, bonding contaminants, dirty, and after I got through the prep, it looked nice, but now I know that this is protected. But this is something that I know is gonna be on here for a long time. If this parks outside all the time and I drive it thousands of miles year round, and that coating is gonna wear off a little bit quicker. If I continue to maintain this, which is kind of the third section to the glass coating, we have a whole line of the Adams ceramics that is very useful for maintaining this. All of those maintenance items which have the gray label in the ceramics line, that's gonna help maintain the longevity and the integrity of your glass coating. The safety on this, that's why I'm so excited about it. I mean, driving down the road, rain, mud splatter, it's just gonna fly off the top of the windshield, and it's gonna ensure that I have optical clarity while I'm driving. And obviously, like ease of use, I'm not gonna need to use these wipers all the time. It's gonna extend the life of my wipers even. So the water hits it, it doesn't splat and flatten out. It hits it, it beads up, it flies off. The 50/50s that you can see, that really shows the optical clarity of one side's coated, you see the water just beating up and flying off, and the other side is just sheeted, and it's hard to see things through that sheet of water. If your glass is a little bit older, or it's glass that sees the road a lot with a lot of dust and rocks hitting it, you'll get pits in your glass. This is not gonna fix the pitting in your glass. If it is optically not clear with pits, that's about time you need to replace your windshield. If you're feeling hesitant after you've bought the glass coating kit to install it on your windshield because it doesn't feel clear, it feels a little confusing, or you're a little scared, which is natural. We have an incredible customer service team. They can answer any question. They can help you understand the installation process. Call them at 866-965-0400, or you can email them at tips@adamspolishes, and they'll answer any questions you have. Now, the kit that I showed you guys today in this video on the windshield is the kit that is for your windshield specifically. But we also offer a kit that can do every piece of glass on your car. And all that is just extra wipes and a couple extra towels. As always, 110% guaranteed, you can't beat that. I'm excited for people to start putting this on their car, and I just can't wait for the excitement that comes from this product. So thanks for watching.